Welcome to Arbor Day in the city of Oshkosh. My name is Bill Sturm. I'm the city forester. We've got a collection of folks here that will be receiving some awards today from the Tree City USA, Tree Line USA, and also Tree Campus USA. So I'll introduce the folks that are with us. Down at the end we have Jane. She is with American Transmission Company. Next we have Lisa, who is with UW Oshkosh Grounds Department. Mr. Levitt from University of Wisconsin. Honorable Mayor Steve Cummings from the city of Oshkosh. We have Tracy Salisbury from Wisconsin DNR. And Greg from Wisconsin Public Service. So we're happy that you all came out today. And just in, Gordon Hintz, our representative from the state of Wisconsin. So come on in, Gordon, welcome. And glad everybody could be here today. It's not the best weather for an Arbor Day, but we've got to get some trees in the ground. So we have one that we'll be working on this morning. And with that, I'll turn it over to the mayor, and he can read the proclamation proclaiming today as Arbor Day here in the city of Oshkosh.
Thank you, Bill. And our timing is just perfect as it's starting to sprinkle, so I'll read quickly. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees, and whereas this holiday, called Arbor Day, was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in the state of Nebraska, and Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and world, and whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our priceless topsoil by wind and water, cutting heat and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are a renewable resource giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of a business area, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, where they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal, and where Oshkosh has been recognized as a Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation for the 36th consecutive year. Now therefore I, Steve Cummings, Mayor of the City of Oshkosh, do hereby proclaim Thursday, April 20, 2017 as Arbor Day in the City of Oshkosh, and urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day and to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands and to support our city's urban forestry program.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, with that, I'll turn it over to Tracy from the DNR to present the awards. So you can establish the order.
Okay.
And
I'm going to have Greg hold this stuff for me.
You bet.
Okay, so who's going to accept the flag for the city?
the mayor and I guess.
Okay, we'll unfurl the flag.
Try to keep it out of the water.
Well, on behalf of the Arbor Day Foundation and the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, I'm honored to present the City of Oshkosh with their 2016 Tree City USA Award. This is the 36th year, and that's a long time to be a tree city. That's pretty cool. The city has met these 4 standards. The 4 standards are to have a forestry program, to spend $2 per capita on their trees. The 3rd is to have an Arbor Day celebration and proclamation. And the 4th is to have a tree ordinance, which is basically a law that protects the trees within the community. So the city has met those 4 standards for the past 36 years, and I just want to say congratulations and keep up the good work. Trees are what make Oshkosh beautiful, so keep planting those trees.
Thank you, we will.
Thank you.
I think next we'll probably do Tree Campus. Oh, the hat. The hat.
The hat, you want the flag?
No, that's tree line. So what did we decide? 7 years?
7 years.
7 years.
Right.
Okay.
I got mine.
Right.
Yep. There we go. That hat looks great. I love it. So again, on behalf of the Arbor Day Foundation and the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, I'm honored to present UW Oshkosh with your Tree Campus USA Award. This is the 7th year that that UW Oshkosh has received this award, and not many campuses across Wisconsin have achieved this. This is really great. You basically have to go above and beyond, where you have a tree management plan on how to care for the trees on campus. You've got a volunteer group of a tree committee, and you have made a commitment to the trees on your campus. So I want to congratulate you on your 7th year, and keep up the good work. It's a beautiful campus, so good job. Great, now we will do tree line. Should we do WPS? Should we do them both together?
Does this matter?
It's up to you guys. We'll do it, well, I'll do WPS first.
All right. I need a holder.
Oh, there you go. That'll work.
That'll work really good.
Okay.
Everybody say trees.
So again, this is Jane is with American Transmission Company, and Greg is with WPS, and they are both Tree Line USAs. This is, what did we say, the 8th year for ATC, and what year?
22nd year for
22nd. Thank you. 22nd year, and you're the oldest?
We've gotten it the longest of any utility in the United States.
Okay, WPS is the oldest running Tree Line USA in the U.S., so congratulations on that. So on behalf, again, of the Arbor Day Foundation and the Wisconsin DNR, congratulations to both ATC and WPS for achieving Tree Line. The standards for Tree Line are pretty tough. I really commend utility companies that take the extra effort to become a tree line. You have to have information for homeowners on how to plant trees to conserve energy on your website, or mailing out information to homeowners. You have to donate so many dollars for tree planting within communities, and there's a whole list of things, and it's not easy to be a tree line. So I really commend you on your efforts, and congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. We're going to be planting giving out 500 seedlings to area schools. We got we have a little seminar we put on for the kids to plant the right tree in the right spot, and we've got 500 varieties of seedlings, and then we're going to hand those out in the next few weeks for Arbor Days at the local schools. So it's going to be fun.
Well, great. Congratulations. Thanks, guys.
I'd also like to mention, too, that ATC is donating some funds to us today for this celebration, so we appreciate ATC's effort in supporting urban forestry in the city of Oshkosh as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'd also like to introduce Shirley Maddox, who is here with us today, too, from the Urban Forestry Council, which is a state organization. And she has been very supportive of our efforts here in Oshkosh to help us, grow trees within the state. And she's a very important person to have here as well today. So thank you for that, Shirley. And with that, I'd like to bring in my staff. Aaron and Travis are here today to assist us with planting a tree. And so we work with the university and found this location today that's filling up with water here as we speak. So brought with us today a maple tree that will hopefully live for many years here on campus, and it's a beautiful site to work on here. There's a lot of beautiful trees on campus here, and as Tracy mentioned earlier, I'd established inventory of all their plant material here on campus, which is conducive to our whole urban forestry program, is in that we look at it more as a community-based tree program as opposed to city or Tree Line and all these various entities. So we all work together very closely in partnership to green up Oshkosh and provide a lot of trees that give added benefit to the community, hopefully for generations. So this tree we brought in as a pot. It's essentially a bare root tree that we potted up to keep it in good shape for transport. So they're dug the hole about 2/3 the size of the root ball. They're placing the tree a little bit higher and in the ground than it was, so that we don't have any issues of girdling roots or anything like that developing over time. So these guys are certified arborists. We have a crew of 6 certified arborists on staff here at Oshkosh, which is very remarkable for a community our size. We have international qualifications here on staff, so it's nice to know that the folks out there maintaining our tree inventory are internationally renowned for their skills and education in preserving and maintaining trees. So I think we're very fortunate to have folks like Aaron and Travis here on our team to help keep everything in its best quality as possible. So since this is a bare root tree, the guys will also be staking it so that it doesn't get bent over by the wind. We'll apply some mulch around the root zone and make sure that the tree stays well watered throughout the season. So Lisa and her team will help us maintain the tree as well. So come forward.
What variety of maple is that?
What was that, Travis?
What was it? It was,
Sienna Glen maple. So as we tell most folks at these events, one of the key things to do before planting trees is to work with the utilities and get all the utilities located prior to digging any holes. So we encourage everybody, if you're doing any planting on your own property, to make sure that you have Digger's Hotline come out and locate all the utilities in advance. Also select the appropriate trees for the space so that in cooperation with the utilities, we don't plant trees that are going to grow into the utility lines that require a lot of excess maintenance on the utilities part. Also provides a nicer tree long term. So we select trees that are going to work well under the utilities as best as possible. We also are very cognizant of overplanting underground utilities so that in the event that there was anything that needed to be fixed at a later time, that we wouldn't damage the tree through that process. So that's pretty much our event for today. We were hoping to have the kids come out to help us with some planting today too, but since the weather is not the nicest, we decided to delay that part of the event till Monday. So we'll be working with Lisa and the grounds department to plant some trees with some kids on Monday. So we didn't want to get them all soaked, and with the weather forecast today, it was a little iffy. So we decided to keep the kids back, and just rest assured that we'll be spending some time with about 40 preschoolers on Monday. So that ought to be an interesting event if anybody wants to come out and get involved with that melee. So with that, I'll conclude the program. So I want to thank again everyone who's come out to support Arbor Day in the city of Oshkosh. Again, thanks for the recognition for Tree Campus USA. University has been excellent partners throughout this process. We work very closely on a variety of projects, and we really enjoy having them as part of this program. Again, Wisconsin Public Service, American Transmission Company, you guys have been great to work with over the years, and we really appreciate all the partnerships that have arisen through our cooperation and in trying to be successful in tree planting here in the community. So again, thank you. Everybody have a happy Arbor Day, and hopefully come out next Monday and help us plant some more trees.